Welcome to today's edition of the Opex Minute, presented by EMS Consulting Group. Today we will be talking wastes in product development. When most people think about wastes, they think about the 7 wastes identified by Taiichi Ono. But, is there an additional framework we can use to examine the development process? Is there waste in product development processes? Does everything that's done in the process add value for the end customer and the next downstream customer, which is typically manufacturing? We're going to talk about waste in development processes. In his book called Lean Product and Process Development, the late Alan Ward identifies the kinds of waste we see in such knowledge work. In today's Opex Minute, we're going to talk about knowledge wastes in product development, including scatter wastes such as communication barriers and poor tools, handoff wastes such as useless information and waiting, and wishful thinking including testing to specifications and discarded knowledge. Let's begin with scatter. What causes scatter? Here are some examples. First, when things are not going well with a development project, the conventional approach is often to reorganize. According to Alan C. Ward, this obsoletes interaction knowledge previously gained and moves us backward. The lean approach would be to better define what is going wrong and solve it to the root cause. Another example of something that often causes scatter is when product failures are increasing. The normal response is to add more checks to the development process instead of finding the root cause. What about communication as it relates to creating scatter? Often social barriers such as corporate class systems and silos create communication barriers. What about poor tools being used in the design process? Most organizations have a written out, defined product development procedure. It includes many tools, many of which result in inefficient work. Tools should be applied on a case-by-case basis instead. What about handoffs? Each handoff in a process has the potential to cause problems and delays. The most common handoff I have seen is the handoff between design and manufacturing while giving manufacturing no input. How about creating useless information? Ward estimated that 20% of developers' time is spent on adding value while 80% is not. Spending time preparing progress reports and presentations might make management happy, but is it value added? Waiting in product development is caused by assuming conventional project management sequencing of tasks instead of a concurrent approach. Another category of waste Ward identified was wishful thinking. This is making decisions without data. If we set specifications or select a design too early in the process without knowing what the customer wants and what is feasible, we are engaging in wishful thinking. Testing to specifications is a form of wishful thinking. In the development process, we are not producing a high enough volume to determine whether a product meets specification. Instead, we need to find the point of failure. How does the product break? When does it break? Finally, we have discarded knowledge as it relates to wishful thinking. One of the things that happens naturally during a development process is knowledge creation. Oftentimes, we discard knowledge we gained during the development process with 100% focus on getting the product out. We need to retain it and make it available for future developments. If you have an interest in learning more about lean product development, visit our website at emsstrategies.com and click Contact Us. We would be happy to help.